we have come to that moment, a moment where Cynthia and Mohbad's brother, they are both rattled up. They have realized that the coroner inquest advice or conclusion is not going to sit down well with majority. In fact, it has stoked up fire inside of them. It has now come to a point where people are asking for more. And since elections in Nigeria are about to kickstart soon, very soon, I'm talking of presidential election and many other elections, certain people have decided to kind of wager. They have decided to make use of this. They have decided to take advantage of it. Like, you know what? It is time. It is time for us to do what we need to do. Ladies and gentlemen, be prepared and be prepared for a roller coaster. So, Mohbad's younger brother, Adura, he came forward and he said certain things. In fact, what he said will blow your mind. You know, the thing about lies is that when it comes to a point, you will not be consistent. Whilst you're trying to cover up one part of your lie or lies, then another part of it will surface. And when this happens, you know how it is. Then you will have to come up with another lie to cover the other lie, and some other lies will come up again. We've been having issues with consistency ever since. Well, Adura made it clear, like what we've been saying. And we've been asking, where was mommy? Is it that mommy was already aware of everything that happened? But later they packaged it, and then she now acted like, okay, Mohbad's father, let us all meet together. What is this thing? You're about to find out more. He came out to speak, even though it appeared as if they tried to help him manage or maneuver. Of course, I know these things happen when you interview someone and it is not live, it's an edited interview. There are certain things that the person will say and say, no, sorry, what I said is not what I wanted to say. This is it. This is not an interrogation. I made mistakes here, my train of thought, this and that. They do all of these things. But the original copy of the interview, well, I want you to judge for yourselves. Judge for yourselves. This life is full of wickedness. Particularly if you have a brother who is hoping to jump into the shoes, like how Adura said, I'm going to put my legs in the shoes of my brother. I know that it might sound okay if he had cooperated and done the needful. So are we going to sit on the nurse injected Mohbad and Mohbad passed away? Is that all? Or there is more to what the eyes can see? Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to stay with me on this. Let us find out what exactly is this thing, because Adura, he has finally spoken. Are we going to say confess? Let's go into it. Like and share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell.
Àti kó wọnú ìyàwó tó jẹ́ ìsìnkú àgbépadà sínú ẹ̀sùn ní ìsìn pépé sí sáré fẹ́ sí díẹ̀. So gbogbo kí ní ara mi gan ti gbá mú mọ́tò ẹ̀jẹ̀ ní iṣu tí mẹkáníìkì ń ṣe lọ́wọ́. So ní máa ti sọ pé mo gbọ́dọ̀ sáré struggle get another mọ́tò ọ̀dọ́ gbé lọ hospital. So ibi tí mo tẹ̀lé sáré wọnú street pé kí n tẹ̀lé bí àwọn tẹ̀lé pàdé káàbù àbí anything. By the time tí màá fi dé padà wá ní tí wọ́n ti ń gbé bọ̀ àti ìmúlẹ̀ wọ́n ti ń gbé bọ̀ bọ̀ àdá. Kí ló ṣe ọṣà níbi mọ́tò kan tí wọ́n gbé ká máa gbé lọ hospital àdìgbò ní mọ́tò wà gbé lọ hospital wà
airport náà. Àdúrà ò sọ̀rọ̀ pé àwọn domile lórí Wùnmí ní Àdúrà ló domile lórí. Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ pé domile lórí.
Oh God.
Kò sá o, ẹ máa dé. Nọ́ọ̀sì bá ti wọlé.
Nọ́ọ̀sì ní Wùnmí. Nọ́ọ̀sì ní pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ domile lórí.
Nọ́ọ̀sì ní Wùnmí ló da omi lé Mohbad lórí.
Nọ́ọ̀sì ní pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló da omi lé lórí. Àdúrà a máa lẹ̀ ẹ́ lóko pa ni. Má wọrí.
Wùnmí sọ pé Àdúrà ní tẹ́lẹ̀.
Mo ń bá wọn ṣe polówó ọjà ni o. Ṣé o pé kan méjì la fi ń gba owó kan lórí screen à ń gbọ́ kan lórí
according to Adura nísìn because àwọn t'Adura sì káàntì pa wà nù lé yẹn nísìn Adura Wumi Nurse Mohbad according to Adura o na ìgbà t'Adura wá ní pòun rọ́ọ̀sì jáde àwọn owó náà wá gbé Mohbad ṣé Wumi nìkan ló gbé Mohbad ló transfer ẹ̀ jáde ní pọ́sítà ni àbí báwo àwọn yòókù tọ́jọ́ gbé Mohbad níbo làwọn ẹ̀ wà tẹ́lẹ̀.
ó ga ọ ṣé ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mà.
ok o.
ibi tí mo bá dé wá dókítà kan wà ní pé ẹ̀ka
gbogbo táyìm tí ẹ fi gbé lọ yẹn ó wà nù mọ́tò pẹ̀lú bó ṣe ń gbé lọ.
wà ní mọ́tò even though traffic wà á ní láti transfer sórí bike.
ẹni tó gbé wọlé ní bid lẹ transfer continue Adura continue.
aṣáájú ọ̀gbìn ṣáàgbé sórí bike láti gbé dé hospital.
gbogbo táyìm yẹn ó ṣe ń respond.
táìmù yẹn kò respond but ó ṣì ń breathe like but kò sọ̀rọ̀ but ó ṣì ń
gas
kò sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí máa gbé dé hospital náà for like 20 minutes àṣewà ní
hospital. irọ́ la gbé dàgìrì dọ́rọ́.
as of the time tẹ gbé dé hospital ó ṣì ń mí.
ó ṣì ń mí kò tí kò tí ó ṣì ń bọ̀ kò sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ kò sí ní mọ́tò náà láti ń ṣá láti nígbà yorùbá nígbàdí wá sọ̀rọ̀ àìgbọ́dọ̀ hospital yẹn bá aṣáájú lọ sínú orúkọ.
wàá sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá fẹ́ continue modernization wàá ṣàlàyé ikú tó pa ẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹ̀ fún wa.
eléyìí ò lè continue kankan ó ti late kò lè kán nǹkan.
nkọ́mà mọ́mì tó ń bá bí Abọ́sẹ̀dé da tó ń bí Àdúrà da tó ń bí ìyá Àdúrà da kó lọ ṣe interview pẹ̀lú fdm lọ́dọ̀ fdm.
àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta lọ́tẹ̀ ní láti lọ no àwọn mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin Àdúrà Dàróṣà ìyá Mohbad àti Wùnmí kọ́ lọ at the same time.
kọ́ lọ sọ́dọ̀ fdm kọ́ lọ ṣe interview wọ́n máa kú yányán ní bó ṣe wà yẹn.
wọ́n á ní first hospital ẹ̀rọ sọ fún wa second hospital.
ok hospital àkọ́kọ́ wọ́n ṣe admit ẹ̀ wọ́n sapá they tried something but they now announce pé àwọn at the second hospital
àtẹ̀gbéwọlé gan ní
ló ti reject ẹ̀
àti ta ló ti confirm
okay so hospital kan issue statement clarifying that pay was brought in. The first one,
second hospital.
Second hospital, they'll clarify pay brought in there. Okay, the first hospital did not even say anything. No, I'm referring to, there's a statement on social media. One hospital said it was brought in there.
Yeah, that is
the second hospital. There's no statement from the first one. Okay. I just want
second hospital not to be found.
Mo fẹ́ wá sure pé kò ṣe first hospital ló sọ pé brought in.
Second hospital.
Okay.
So why okay?
Second hospital náà sọ pé ẹni tá gbé wá.
Àwọn náà confirm mi.
Àwọn náà confirm. Irọ́ pé irọ́ sí ẹgbẹ́ ìmọ̀ ṣáà. Ní church àpò àkọ́kọ́ tí wọ́n kọ́.
ọmọ gbẹjẹ oníyì sórí sí nǹkan tó sọ láàárọ̀ ẹ̀yẹn tó máa fi lò gbẹ̀yìn ayé ẹ nìyẹn ọmọ gbẹjẹ oníyì ẹ má block ẹ kàn mute ẹ ní gbogbo ẹni tó ń bẹ lábẹ́ orúkọ yẹn ń tó máa fi lò gbẹ̀yìn ayé ẹ ló ti sọ yẹn.
mi ò expect nobody as in
ẹ má block wọn ẹ má mute wọn ní sọ́ra kán lè máa rí ibi ké tí wọ́n lè máa gbọ́rọ̀ wọ́n nídìí láti sọ̀rọ̀ sí wọn létí.
kó máa gbọ́ ibi kó máa gbọ́ èpè kó má lè fọhùn. ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ towards the end yìí dáadáa.
ọ̀gbọ̀n ló pè wá padà pé mọ́tò yìí ti wà ready. mọ́tò yẹn náà la fi padà wá fi gbé wá padà wá sílé. báyìí máa ń gbé wá sílé. ọ̀pọ̀ fáwọn ìpínlẹ̀ náà pé òótọ́ wà ní wọ́n ti ń gbé ọ̀dọ́ báyìí. so alára ṣe.
So sùn the same room.
Ta
ló sùn same room mọ́jú pẹ̀lú ẹni kò ní matter mọ́ because ẹ ṣe rí next morning now.
èmi ní room pé mi sùn òun ní like 2 rooms kan fún ìyàwó ẹ̀ kan fún ẹ̀yìn.
So òun sùn tiẹ̀.
òun sùn ti ìyàwó ẹ̀ mọ́jú.
ó sùn ti ìyàwó ẹ̀ mọ́jú. Okay.
So òun ti ẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó sùn mọ́jú.
ó lè yẹ kára sọ pàdúrà rẹ jọ ẹ má ti jẹ kára sọ pa I need the justice.
kò sígbà tára ò ní sọ pa kò sígbà tára ò ní sọ pa tó pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ń sọ yìí.
But as of àárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì it was still okay ó ṣe wà live.
ní wàdúrà tó sọ pé Mohbad ti kú láti jọ Monday.
bí a time wey nurse dey
Thanks mo sì gbé.
Ṣé bí àárọ̀ ni àbí ọ̀sán? Ọ̀sán. So at least between jí láàárọ̀ àti ọ̀sán should be around 6 hours or so. Enough to be from morning till almost 6 hours.
Yes.
Okay, so fast forward ìgbà tẹ́ wá gbé padà sílé.
Ibi tó fẹ́ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ gangan rẹ̀ lísìn o.
Dáàdì kò sí mọ́mí kan ní àwọn táwọn ìyàwó àjẹkù organization ìgbà táwọn adélé aṣáájú láti ilé ẹ̀dáhùn sí palọ̀ tí àwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ máa fi lè ní gan ní òtẹ̀ ní pẹ́ ní bọ́ọ̀lù ní òtẹ̀ wọ́n ti fún ẹ̀mí gan ní òtẹ̀ reason kan ṣáà reason pé lẹ́yìn tí sì pé kékeré náà ló máa kò jẹ́ kí wọ́n lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. So àwọn tó kọ̀ tẹ̀ wá mọ́
They sick tẹ́lẹ̀.
Kò sick kò ṣe anything kò sick ẹ̀ dájọ́ Sunday. Ṣé ní ti tó ṣe?
Àwọn controversies tá à ń gbọ́ because blame fẹ́ máa lọ bí lọ́bẹ̀ kí ló yẹ tán máa sáré sí kí ló yẹ tán máa ṣe bọ̀ nǹkan tí mo gbọ́ tí bàbá sọ.
Nǹkan tán sanwó fún lélẹ́yìí o.
Nígbà tí VDM interview wọn bàbá ní gbà táwọn máa débẹ̀ wọ́n ti ń bá mi láti ibi tẹ́ ti tẹ́lẹ̀ ní pálọ̀ yẹn lórí environment.
Báyìí tẹ́lẹ̀ sí pálọ̀ yẹn ó ní brọ́dà kan Darusha lórúkọ.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ bí tó sanwó fún arrange.
Ẹgbẹ́ ẹkú láti hospital tẹ́ fi gbé délé ò lè pè
Àbí káàdé ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ bíbá yìí dáadáa náà à ní enjoy ẹ̀.
Báyìí tẹ́lẹ̀ pé nǹkan báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ sí dádùn náà ní past báyìí pé nǹkan táwọn ṣe nílé pé wọ́n gbé yàn sí wọn ní àyà bí ká ṣe orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọn tí àwọn pẹ́rẹ́ǹtì máa fi dé o táwọn dáadáa tí wọ́n ní máa fi dé bí ká ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ so yan ní agbésíláyà for some like 2 hours ní dáàdì dé àti dáàdì máa dé because mọ́mí náà ti wá around.
Ok ṣé iyọ̀ tẹ́
ó ní mọ́mí ti wà around ẹ gbọ́ bẹ̀ yẹn o.
Agbésíláyà yẹn because ìgbà tí dáàdì náà máa dé pálọ̀ ló wà so ẹni tó bá gba kitchen.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ bì kan dá ẹ jẹ́ kí n rìn wáyé dé. Ẹ máa gbọ́ o.
Ẹ wá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ mọ́ mi.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ so àwọn tó kọ̀ tẹ̀ wá máa
kò dẹ̀ sick tẹ́lẹ̀.
Kò sick kò ṣe anything kò sick èyí tájọ tó lọ show mi Sunday. Ṣé ní ti tó ṣe?
Àwọn controversies tá à ń gbọ́ because blame fẹ́ máa lọ bí lọ́bẹ̀ kí ló yẹ tán máa sáré sí kí ló yẹ tán máa ṣe bọ̀ nǹkan tí mo gbọ́ tí bàbá sọ nígbà tí VDM interview wọn bàbá ní bàtà àwọn máa débẹ̀ wọ́n ti ń bá mi láti ibi tẹ́ ti tẹ́lẹ̀ ní pálọ̀.
Mọ̀mí torí update tí mo sáré ni mo fowó àtọmọdé lẹ́nu cyber pause ẹ̀ wọ́n ní ọmọ ship kubana ó wọ boat ó wá já sómi bí boat yẹn ṣe ká sọ.
Tí lọ́ bá gẹrù tí kíníkan bá lè lugi ìkan la máa kọ́kọ́ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ eléyìí náà.
Àní etí wa lá máa fi gbére àwọn ìkà inú ayé.
Má bínú kí ló lóko ẹni tí òtẹ̀lé lọ gba cash. The same Darusha. Okay, ó yá mọ̀ ń gbọ́.
So òun ló ní pé nǹkan báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ sí dádùn náà ní past báyìí pé nǹkan táwọn ṣe nílé pé wọ́n gbé yàn sí wọn ní àyà bí ká ṣe orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ tí àwọn tí wọ́n fi dé o táwọn dáadáa tí wọ́n máa fi dé tí wọ́n.
Ẹ jẹ́ ní sí dáadáa o.
Agbésíláyà. For some like 2 hours. Àti dáadé máa dé because mọ́mí náà ti wá around.
Ṣé gbọ́?
Ṣé iyọ̀ tẹ́ gbé sí láàrin?
Ó ní mọ́mí ti wà around mọ́mí dẹ́ lóhun ò wọlé.
Okay, sí láàrin because ìgbà tí dáadé náà máa dé pálọ̀ ló wà.
Ìyá ló kọ́kọ́ débẹ̀.
Kitchen wọlé kò sí ìrìn tó wà ní pálọ̀ sí dáadé wọ wá sí pálọ̀ ó kí dáadé lọ directly.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká pọ̀ sí ní báyìí.
So by the time wọ́n fi wá sí sálẹ̀.
Owó ni kókó ṣó mọ̀ pé nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ fún wa nínú story tìyá àti bàbá ni pé bàbá Mohbad ní òun àti ìyá Mohbad làwọn jọ wọ bóòtì lọ síbẹ̀.
Ó láwọn pàdé níbi tó ti ń wọ fẹ́ rí.
Wọ́n láwọn pàdé wọ́n jọ wọ bóòtì lọ síbẹ̀. Bọ̀ Àdúrà ń sọ fún wa ń sì pé ìyá ti wà ń bẹ̀ kí bàbá tó dé. Kẹ́hìndé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni mà à ń dè.
Ṣé ìkọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ tèmi jẹ́rìí fún gbogbo ẹ̀ bá ń tọ́ sọ́nà ní pé ìjọ tí Agbésíláyà. nǹkan tí mo rí sí ẹ̀gbá mi ìyẹn pé iyọ̀lá gbé sí láyà àti dáríjẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ pé ọdún náà sí ní alẹ́. Sinke.
Sorry, Christian ni daddy.
Yeah, Christian.
Mohbad ńkọ́?
Christian everybody wa.
Okay.
So, don't worry. What's the name? Okay, Prodigy TV. She will interpret. When it is true, she will interpret it. Don't worry.
Di tó lọ sókè tó wá sí sálẹ̀ àti sọ pé ó gbọ́dọ̀ sin lálẹ́.
Okay.
Sin lálẹ́ kẹ́ àti lè sin àti pé bàbá tí wọ́n jẹ wọ́n fún àtẹ̀lé nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ ṣáà ní pé ó gbọ́dọ̀ sin lálẹ́. Ṣá gbogbo ayé fún gbẹ̀lá ṣe lálẹ́ tí àwọn gíláàsì wá gbogbo alẹ́ ọjọ́ àdìgbò lọ sí kúròdú ní same night ọjọ́ kejì.
Àárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì náà.
Ọjọ́ kejì lọ sí kúròdú.
Nǹkan tá à ń try láti trace ni kí ló lè responsible fún ikú yẹn. Nǹkan tó sọ́n sí kò tí ì suggest pé bóyá ẹni.
Obìnrin lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tún fún láǹsà.
Ṣe nǹkan kan fún
yàtọ̀
sí injury yẹn láti show. And then treatment tó gbà bóyá that. But àwọn other things ta tún gbọ́ táwọn èèyàn ń try láti blame other people fún bí bóyá wọn láwọn kan tó ń threaten ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀. Àyàn láwọn
wọ́n ló ní part 2.
Ó ní sùúrù.
Olóògbé rẹ̀ ká máa gbọ́kàn bá àyàpọ̀ gbọ́kàn pé nípa ti wà lọ́dọ̀ ọ̀dọ́ra òun á jára kan gbọ́ ni. Ẹni tó pè ló sọ pé náírà ti tún ajálẹ̀ fún Mohbad náírà pé ní pé náírà máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé náírà jókòó sí ajá fún pé gbogbo àwọn tó wà nínú malian house rẹ̀ lọ́nà. Ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ dáadé ni pé a débẹ̀ àtàbà lọ. Bàtà táwọn fi dé géètì ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀sápá ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ bàtà táwọn fi dé géètì ẹ̀ bá ní ti ń drive bọ̀. Gbogbo ara ẹ̀ ti ṣe léṣe. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ọkọ̀ kò bá a sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n ọkọ̀ wáyé dà dáadé.
They are still trying to put everything on Baba and the Malians.
So ẹni tó ń ṣe fídíò yẹn gan wọn pẹ ẹrù tó tẹ ọkọ bá lórí kan pọtì fídíò tí owó trend online so fídíò yẹn ló tẹ ọkọ pọtì so ọjọ́ yẹn ọdún bá ti máa káàkiri láti defend mi pé kọṣà kọ máa fọwọ́ kọ̀ọ̀rọ̀ Samuel gbà sẹ́ pé ọbọ̀ yìí fún àjẹ àkúrò nígbà ọ̀ṣẹ́ lè ṣètò ẹ̀kọ́ wọn ní.
Ṣé lẹ́yìn tí fídíò kọ́ sí yẹn? Lẹ́yìn tí ẹni yẹn tó kọ́ sí fídíò. Ibi tí wọ́n tún ṣì nà lẹ́yìn.
Wọ́n ṣe ní ṣe kò sẹ́ni gbọ́dọ̀ tó lè sun ọkọ̀ àwọn tó fún yẹn di àwọn tó di dágáàmù àwọn tó di gbogbo ẹ̀rọ kò sẹ́ni tó lè sun lẹ́yìn ẹ̀sìn mi gan wà sọ pé ẹni tó pé normal wọn pé wọn ò lè bẹ́ẹ̀ bá mi jáde jẹ́ wọn abẹ́ fa wàhálà pàṣẹ nǹkan tó dín wọn tó ń gbọ́n sun wọn.
Still on Sam Larry, another thing kan wà tí Sam Larry mention on the platform.
So lára àwọn tí mo bá lè wá kó lọ lọ́wọ́ òkú wáyé tí o máa fi tí wọ́n pè lára àwọn díje wá lọ fọ́nbù díje tó jẹ́ díje ń bá lọ wá lọ fọ́nbù olóṣèlú ìgbà àwọn bá ń sàn àti nílé àwọn bá ń padà sí nílé pé maybe artist na wetin dey do for outside so àwọn ẹni tó ó dẹ̀ lọ fọ́nbù ó ti jìnnà sí Mohbad kò tẹ̀lé wọn wọ́n rìn àwọn ẹ̀ wá rí pé ìwọ lọ fọ́nbù wọ́n yẹ bí ìpàdé ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀ṣà ṣe léṣe ìyẹn náà sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe oníkó yọ̀bọ̀ sóhun kó Samuel yọ̀bọ̀ sóhun.
Just be listening now, we check for number 2.
Samuel yọ̀bọ̀ sóhun ìwọ lọ fọ́ ó ṣàlẹ̀ pọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn bá ń sà.
I think part 2 is not released yet.
Mọ́mí Adélékè ẹ rí pé bàbá ẹ̀wọ̀n kan ló ń ti ọ̀rọ̀ sí
àdúrà lẹ́nu. Wọ́n ti edit ẹ̀ tán.
Yeah, wọ́n ti edit ẹ̀ tán, wọ́n edit ẹ̀ ni.
Wọ́n ti ṣetán náà ṣe é lọ́wọ́
ló ń ti ọ̀rọ̀ sádùúrà lẹ́nu.
Number 1, ó dà pé èèyàn kan wà níbàyí tí ò gbọ́ Yorùbá jẹ́ kí sáré narrate ẹ̀fẹ́ nìyẹn. Adura did this interview, I think it's paid interview. Because according to Adura during the Corona inquest, Adura testified that if anybody should come out to tell him that they see Mohbad after 12 p.m. on Monday, that person was lying. But in this interview now, Mohbad was telling us that he saw Mohbad on Tuesday. That is lie number 1. Then the second one, he was trying to explain how they called the nurse, how he was cooking in the kitchen when he was with Mohbad in his room. Yes, and the nurse came, they transfer Mohbad to the hospital. before they pronounced Mohbad death in the second hospital. That one is aside. But towards the end of this interview, they were trying to tell us.
Oh, my God.
Oh gosh. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ àwọn admin yóò yẹ kó máa wà tá láti ni. Towards the end of the interview. So towards the end of the interview, the Adura was telling the interviewer that Darosha just put salt in a small bowl, and we do that traditionally. If anybody dies when we were young, it happens to me as well. I witnessed something like that when I was very young. So they will just put salt in a bowl and they will put it on that person's chest. It's our belief, it's part of our culture. He said that was the only thing they did, not real embalmment. And secondly, he said his mother was in the house before the arrival of the father. Meanwhile, in all of their all of their confession, they told, according to Mohbad's dad said himself and Mohbad's mom arrived that house at the same time, but Mohbad's mom couldn't go inside. But Adura is telling us in this interview that the mama was inside the house before the father came. So which one are we going to believe? So I think we're waiting for them to release the part 2. What they're trying to do, according to what we heard from Dawa class, when they were playing this thing in Demise's platform this morning, they were just jubilating, telling people to go and watch the interview. You will know that is something that they really planned, they paid for. But I don't want to know. But there is another thing. So another thing to skip mind, but let's continue the
mommy Adenike ẹ jẹ́ ká fi kún Adura ní yàtọ̀ sí pé ní Wùmí pé nọ́ọ̀sì Mohbad gogo tó máa treat Mohbad gogo lọ́jọ́ Monday pé nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn ló wà available ó máa di Tuesday kóhun tó wà available then spending ó wá offer nọ́ọ̀sì tiẹ̀ which táwọn pè tí yẹn náà sọ pé ní òun ò sí lára ó máa tọ́la. After yẹn kò sí kankan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́ lọ́jọ́ Monday, everybody wà okay nínú ilé yẹn.
Yeah, all of them are lying. So nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé nǹkan tó yẹ ni pé
Mọ̀mí Adédèkè ẹ mọ̀ pé 2 nurse ni wọ́n ń dárúkọ 2 nurse second nurse first nurse ta ni first nurse yẹn ta ni second nurse mo fẹ́ ṣara mesh
nurse. Shara is second nurse.
Yeah. Karima, your life.
What mo fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ nínú interview ni pé whether they like it or not, we're going to see the truth. Mo fẹ́ sọ nǹkan tó yẹ kó skip mind ni. Ẹ máa analyze lọ.
Imposter ni Shara.
Kò ní nígbà tí inú Àdúrà bá jó Shara lára, àti ẹ máa ń gbàgbé láti forest Àdúrà. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa kọ́ láti.
Shara sọ pé Shara sọ pé òun ò rí Àdúrà àgbà tó ń wá sínú ilé yìí.
Shara said she did not see Àdúrà. But Adura was saying now that Shara was with Wunmi and Mohbad in Mohbad's room. So jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ wọn kò dọ́gba rárá.
Welcome back. Now I know that everyone has their own opinion and the direction that they choose to see, to look at when it comes to justice for Mohbad. But the truth is the truth. And there is nothing anyone can do about it. I have taken time to look at justice for Mohbad and looked at it in and out. And there is one thing that I cannot pretend about, is that from Mohbad down to the investigators, I'm talking about the police, everything didn't go as it should. Now that Mohbad is not here and it's our duty to seek for justice for him, I cannot but point to some mistakes, either it is intentional or not, or I know that couples, they have fights. There are certain things they say that they should not say, particularly if they do not have that inner caution. From what we heard, Mohbad had said, yes, there is a show in the US. I'm going to that show. And after that, no more. Nothing more. You say I owe your mom money. What about the money you guys took off me? I'm leaving you, blah, blah, blah. And Cynthia will be like, you are leaving where? You are going nowhere. You're going nowhere, boy. Why are you bragging? Why are you acting this way? Is it because you've now kind of come out of the waters and now your head is kind of because you can breathe a little bit, because now you've gone to the UK, you are back, you're trying to act like, oh, is it because you've gone to this, you've decided having that issue? And RIP was looking at the corner. Now there is a thing about certain women that you should not cross. You should not come across them in your life. And Mohbad has been warned. There are certain kind of women. They will be in your life. The day it comes to that point, and I mean that point where they know, it seems you've made up your mind and you're not going to be with them, they will hands off and open the door to your demise. It doesn't matter if it is just one small injury you had, you must RIP. Mohbad has been warned. Parents of Mohbad, they have been warned about Cynthia, that if this relationship continues, it will end up either of them, particularly Mohbad. Mohbad paid no attention to this. Daddy and mommy were busy looking for who will be in charge of Mohbad's life financially, who will get money, favors, and all of that. They were busy competing on that. When Daddy was supposed to call mommy for both of them to go together to seek for a way of averting the demise of Mohbad, Daddy decided to go with another woman. It does not make sense. At the end of the day, when Mohbad passed away, here we are. Adura is talking about how he was upstairs, how he quickly rushed out to see if he could get a cab or something to take Mohbad to the hospital. Upon coming inside, he skipped the part of Cynthia saying that he had poured water on his brother. Oh, I went to go and call cab. I didn't get a cab because his car had problems. Oh, I saw this, I saw that. Whereas the other man, the driver, said he was parked in front of that house. So when we look at the time frame, when the man was parked and when the man left, could it be that Mohbad was already gone? All right, he said Mohbad wasn't gone yet, that Mohbad had been transported to the hospital, and they had to use motorbike. And when they got in there, he said prior to that, Mohbad was already he wasn't gone, he was not talking, but it was like in a state of whatever. Was he alive? He tried to make it appear like Mohbad was alive, but very weak. So eventually they took Mohbad. They landed where they would land. He said about 20 minutes, they were not attended to immediately. Well, story cut short. Mohbad lost his life. As a result of negligence, Mohbad lost his life as a result of unwillingness to listen to warnings. Mohbad lost his life as a result of what many of us do. We would rather not seek for proper medical treatment or attention in a reputable hospital. And I don't blame some people. It's because they do not have funds. You might be shocked that treating, for example, a malaria or some little ailment in an hospital, you'll be scammed. They want to put you on bed rest because they want to extort money off you. You'll be like, no, let me get the treatment and go home. I don't have money. They'll be like, no, you just have to be in bed. You have to be on bed there. And if the treatment is going to be, you'll be spending a lot of money. So people would rather call a quack nurse to come home, administer treatment. A nurse that does not know your medical history, neither does she have the experience to ask questions. And you too, you might not even know. It's so sad. So these are some of the things that happened. All of these joined together caused the demise, the end of Mohbad. I don't know what your thoughts are. I don't know what you think about everything. Drop your comments. It's a serious issue, a tough one. Please do drop your comments. Drop your comment about it all. See you guys in the next update. Still on Justice for Mohbad.